Tesla's identity crisis. Why owners are hiding their badge. Hey there, future-focused friends. I'm Elena Mitchell, and welcome to the very first episode of All Electric, the podcast where we plug into everything EV without blowing a fuse on honesty. If you're tired of the same old car talk that treats electric vehicles like they're still science experiments, instead of the revolution they actually are, you're in the right place. You know, what's the strangest thing I've been seeing lately? Tesla owners. Yes, the same people who once couldn't go 5 minutes without mentioning they owned a Tesla are now literally erasing the ETA from their cars. That's right. The ultimate status symbol of the 2010 is becoming the car that shall not be named of 2025. And today, we're diving deep into this automotive identity crisis that nobody saw coming. Let's rewind a bit. Remember when getting a Tesla was like joining the coolest, most exclusive club? You weren't just buying a car, you were buying into a vision of the future. Clean energy, cutting-edge tech. And yes, let's be honest, a healthy dose of smugness when you drove past those gas stations. Oh, this old thing. It's just my Tesla. Yeah, I charge it at home. No, I don't miss gas stations at all. Have you seen the acceleration? Want me to show you the fart mode? That was then. But now, Tesla owners are experiencing what I'm calling badge remorse. I spoke with Michael from Seattle, who told me, I love my car, but I'm tired of explaining that I don't necessarily endorse everything the company's founder says or does. Which brings us to the elephant, or should I say, the billionaire in the room. But before we dive into the Musk of it all, a quick word from our sponsor, YouTube. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming, and the man who's making Tesla owners reach for the badge removal kit. Here's where things get spicy. Since joining the Trump administration as Secretary of Business Efficiency in January, Elon Musk has been on what can only be described as a collision course with his original customer base. For those who've been living under a non-electric rock, let me catch you up quickly. In just the past 2 months, Musk has called climate change concerns overblown hysteria, suggested EV tax incentives should be eliminated, appeared at a coal plant reopening ceremony wearing a drill baby drill hat, and my personal favorite tweeted that real environmentalists drive gasoline cars because electricity comes from fossil fuels anyway, which is both factually incomplete and a spectacular self-own for someone who built an entire company on the premise that electric is better. It's like watching the founder of Whole Foods suddenly declare that processed food is the future while chomping on spray cheese directly from the can. The cognitive dissonance is giving everyone whiplash, but Tesla owners are nothing if not resourceful. The Great Debadging Revolution of 2025. I visited 3 Tesla owner meetups last month, which, interestingly, aren't called Tesla meetups anymore, but EV enthusiast gatherings, and the transformation is remarkable. Out of 47 Tesla vehicles I counted, 31 had either completely removed their Tesla badges or replaced them with custom alternatives. Marcus from Portland showed me his Model I, which now sports a clean front with no logo and a custom electric emblem, where the Tesla T once proudly sat. His reasoning: I bought the car for what it could do, not for who made it. I still believe in electric vehicles, just not in automotive personality cults. And where there's consumer demand, there's opportunity. Businesses are springing up faster than supercharger stations used to. Image kits, starting at $49.99, include everything you need to remove all Tesla branding from your vehicle. Premium packages even include alternative badges with names like Volt, Current, and my personal favorite, formerly T. One Etsy seller I spoke with has sold over 2,000 kits in just the last 6 weeks. That's a lot of identity removal for a brand that once inspired tattoos. We'll explore what this means for the broader EV market in just a moment. But first, let's talk about protecting your investment, whether it's branded or not. This episode is brought to you by EV Shield, the premium ceramic coating specifically designed for electric vehicles. Whether you're keeping your Tesla badges or peeling them off, your paint deserves protection from the elements. EV Shield's nanoceramic technology creates a hydrophobic barrier that repels water, dirt, and even those judgmental stares from other drivers. Visit evshield.com and use code Mitchell25 for 25% off your first application. Now, let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming with some predictions about what happens next in this Tesla identity crisis. So, where does this leave us? Is this the end of Tesla's cultural dominance? Will the company course correct? Here's my prediction, for what it's worth. Tesla, the company, will eventually create distance between itself and its founder. The board is already reportedly looking at options to bring in new leadership, while Musk focuses on his government role and other ventures. Tesla still makes compelling products with industry-leading range and charging infrastructure. The cars themselves haven't changed, just their cultural baggage. As for the EV movement as a whole, it's more vibrant than ever. We're finally moving past the phase where driving electric was a political or identity statement and into the era where it's simply the obvious choice for better performance, convenience, and yes, environmental impact. And that's exactly why I started All Electric. Because we need a place to talk about electric vehicles as vehicles first, their technology, their performance, their design, and yes, occasionally their corporate drama, but always through the lens of the products themselves, not personality cults. In future episodes, we'll be test driving the latest models, exploring charging infrastructure developments, diving into battery technology advancements, and interviewing the engineers and designers shaping the future of transportation. No hype, no cult, following just honest, high-voltage conversations about the cars that are changing how we move. I want this podcast to be your direct current of EV information, powerful, consistent, and without the alternating opinions that make your head spin. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss our weekly charge of electric insights. Leave a comment letting me know what Tesla alternative you're most excited about, or if you've debadged your own EV recently. Until next time, I'm Elena Mitchell, and remember, the future is electric, even if the badges aren't what they used to be.